Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, you will learn how to use a single webhook URL to collect data from multiple forms automatically. So guys, webhook or webhook URLs is a way for an application to let another application know that something has happened. So it is a kind of notification which contains data about any event. So that is the way by which two different applications can communicate. So with the help of webhook by Pabbly feature of Pabbly Connect, you can connect multiple forms using a single URL and take the data from multiple forms to different applications automatically. So let me show you how you can do this. To set up the workflow of automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And you can sign up for free from here and you will get free automation tasks every month. So guys, I am going to paste the link of this landing page in the description and you can just sign up right now. And after that, you can sign in and to reach the dashboard. From the dashboard, click on this create workflow button. Here you can give a suitable name to your workflow. So let me give a name here. So I have given this name here. Now let me click on create button and you can see the workflow page is loading up. And on this page guys, you will find the basic building blocks of our automation, and these are the trigger and the action. So guys, trigger is that event which starts the workflow. So it is saying when this happens, and the action is the automated response of the trigger. So it is saying do this. Here guys, when you click on this trigger field, it will ask to choose an application in which the trigger event is occurring. So here guys, we are going to choose webhook by Pabbly feature. Just select webhook by Pabbly and it will provide you this webhook URL. So with the help of this URL, we are going to connect multiple forms in the trigger. Okay. So for this demo of this automation, I am using Jortform application. You can connect any other form builder as well with the help of this webhook URL. So guys, this is my Jortform applications dashboard, and these are the forms I have, and I am connecting for now just to show you how it works. I am going to connect this to these two forms, the contact form and this online course registration form. Okay. So to connect here, just click on this more button. From here, you have to open the form settings of any form. So when you click on this form settings of contact form, you will reach this page, the settings page of contact form application or contact form. Okay. Here on the settings page on the left hand side panel, you will find this integrations tab. Click on it. And under integrations page, you will find the search bar. Here you have to search for webhooks. Okay. You will find this webhooks options. Click on it and here it will ask you to add a webhook URL. Okay. So you can erase this field and then click on copy here in your workflow and paste this URL here in this field like this. Okay. Then click on complete integration and you can see the integration is ready. Okay. Now click on finish. And now we are ready to publish the form. Now you can publish the form, and here you can see as we have copied the webhook URL, it started showing waiting for the webhook connections response. This means now you can perform a test submission. But before performing the test submission, let me use this URL to connect my second form. So I have already copied the URL. Now let me jump back here on Jortform's dashboard. Here now I'm going to open the form setting of this online course registration form. Okay. And under the settings page, here also I'm going to search for webhooks and I'm going to add the URL again like this and then click on complete integration. Okay, so you can see in both of the forms I have connected the form using the single webhook URL. Okay. Now I am going to publish this form as well. Okay. And here you can see still waiting for the webhooks response. So let us now perform a test submission. Test submission means now I am going to manually fill any of the form that I have integrated here. So let me just fill the contact form here. Let me just open it in a new tab. And as I'm going to fill this form, the data of the submission will be captured here in the response section. Let me show you. Here let me just fill in the details as, let's say, test name is the name of any person. This is the email address. Here you can provide any, sorry, not here. Here you can provide any number, dummy number. This is not an actual one. And here I am entering the gender. Then I am clicking on submit here. Okay, you can see the form submission has been received. Let us see in our workflow if we got the data captured of this form, and here you can see we have received the data, and here it started showing the form's title, and when you scroll down you will receive the response in these labels. The first name is here, last name is here, email, phone number, gender, everything is here. Okay, now guys, this is how you can capture the data of the form submission. And after that we have this action window. So the action towards this trigger would be to send the data to any other application. Okay, so in this case I'm sending the data in Google Sheets here. So I have two different sheets created in the same spreadsheet. Here I am adding the details of the form submissions of contact form, and in the second sheet I am entering the details of the form submission of online course registration form. And I want that this data should come here automatically whenever any of the form gets submitted. So here guys, in the action window, first of all I am going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect here which is called router. So router will create two different paths for two different forms, so that whenever the forms will be submitted, the right data will be placed in the right sheet. Okay, because we have two forms and two sheets, so we are going to synchronize them properly. So router, here you can see we have router. Router is going to create two conditional paths. So we have two routes. First route will be for the condition when the contact form is submitted, and second route will be for the condition that when the course registration form will be submitted. Okay, so let me rename these routes quickly so that you can clearly understand. So now you can see the first route is for the condition when contact form is submitted, and second route is for course registration form. You can add more routes here by clicking on this add route button. So with the help of this URL you can connect as many forms as you want, and you can create as many routes as you want. Okay, not to worry. Then here click on set filter and action steps for the first condition, that is contact form is submitted. So we have already received a response via contact form, and when you open the router here it will automatically show you this filter condition. So with the help of this filter you can filter out the data using some conditions. So our first condition is that the contact form is submitted. So to apply this condition here, you have to select some labels that you have received in the trigger. Then you have to select the filter type and put a value here. So it is going to match the condition, and if the condition matches true, the workflow will continue. Okay, so when you click here guys, it will show you the previous step, the trigger step here like this. And when you click on it, you can find all the data right here which you have received in the trigger. So here I am going to select this form title label. So in the form title label you can see it is showing contact form, which is the name of the form. So select this label and make the filter type equals to, okay, and in the value put the name of the form as it is, as you have here in Jortform. You can see this is the Jortform form's name. I'm just going to copy the name from here only, and I'm going to paste it here in the value field like this. Okay, so this means this workflow will continue only if this route will continue only if when the form title label shows you this name. Okay, that means when the contact form is submitted. So click on save and send test request here, and it will check the condition. And here you can see the condition is true for now. Okay, and after meeting this condition, what we want to add the data in the separate sheet I have created here in Google Sheets. Okay, so click here on this plus icon to add one more action step here, and in this action step I'm going to connect with Google Sheets to send the data to the separate sheet. Okay, So select the action event as add new row, click on connect. From here, select add new connection, then click on sign in with Google. From this window, select that Google account by which you have created the spreadsheet. Then you have to provide some additional access to your account. Just click on continue. That is completely safe and you will be connected with Google Sheets in a moment. You can see we are now connected, and here it started asking for selecting the name of your spreadsheet. So the name of my spreadsheet is this form entries. So you can find the name from this list like this. Okay, then select the sheet's name. So we have this sheet contact form. I have selected this, and here you can see it started showing these fields: name, email, contact number, and the gender. So these fields are the headers of the columns I have here. You can see name, email, contact number, and gender inside this contact form sheet. Okay, so to get the data here in this sheet, we need to map the values of these headers here in the workflow, and I'm going to map the data from the trigger. So when you click here, the previous trigger will appear here like this, and when you click on it, you will find the data. So just click on the labels to map the data like this. So I'm mapping the full name here, then you can map the email as well, the phone number, and the gender. Okay, right. Now you can check your connection with your spreadsheet by clicking on save and send test request button, and this data will be sent here inside this sheet. Let me show you. I'm clicking on save and send test request. All right, and this is the response we got. Let's just check the spreadsheet, and here you can see, guys, we have received the response like this, and it is the same data that we have entered inside the workflow. You can see. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, and now let us set up the second route. Now to set up the second route, first thing that you have to do is recapture this webhooks response, this triggers response. Okay, because multiple forms can have multiple kind of fields. Okay, in some forms you can ask for phone numbers, in some form you can ask for any other details. Okay, so we need to recapture the data to get the exact labels here in the response. So here I am clicking on recapture option, then click on yes, and it will start waiting for the response again. And now fill the second form. So let me show you my second form. Okay, this is the second form, and here are the details we are asking here. So I'm going to fill in some data here. Let the name be dummy customer. This is the email address. Let this be the number. Gender, start date. Okay. Location. Okay, so I have filled the data here. Let me click on submit. Okay, submission has been received. Let's see in our workflow, and the same data got captured here. And here in this response, now you will receive the form title as online course registration. So let's jump back to the second route, and let us quickly select the filter, and from the trigger map the form title, filter type equals to, and in the value just put the name as it is from the Jortform. Okay, then click on save and send test request, and you can see the condition is true. Click on this plus icon to connect with Google Sheets again to send the data. Action event would be the same, add new row, click on connect. Now you can use your existing connection. We have already connected with Google Sheets in the previous route, and I'm going to use the same connection by selecting existing connection option, and then click on save, and you will be connected again. No need to log in again. Okay, right, and then select the spreadsheet's name and the sheet name. So this time we are selecting online course registration sheet, and we have different headers here for different labels that we have received. This is why we need to recapture the response. Okay, now let us map the data from the first step. So guys, we have mapped the data again, and here you can see in the spreadsheet, this is my second sheet named as online course registration. So let me just click on save and send test request button again, and we are going to get the data in the second sheet. So this is the response we have received. Let us see, and here you can see guys, we have received a new row here, and this have the same data that we have filled in the form. Okay, so this is how it is going to work guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, it will work automatically whenever either of the form is going to be filled. The data will be sent to the separate sheets in Google Sheets automatically, and you can build this workflow for as many number of forms as you want. And I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description so that you can clone the same workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.